But what's up, people? It's your boy Sir Sturdy, and look who's back. We're staying. See my popcorn and pints this past Saturday for the Mario. Mario Brothers brought him out, and John Leguizamo. That's what did it.
I should be shirtless so you can really see my physique, but we're not doing that tonight. You
Nah,
got to sign up for the Patreon for that.
you gotta sign up for his OnlyFans for that.
Wait, I thought we had a section of the Patreon where we were all going to be shirtless.
Oh, I didn't sign up for that one.
I thought it was skins versus shirts.
Mm-mm.
Horror edition.
Nah.
Oh.
That may be the podcast you and James are starting.
If anybody wants, let me know.
But yeah, shout out to James. He's gonna be out for a little bit, but he'll be back stronger and all this other shit. I just don't want to put his business out there, but he'll get well soon. And yeah, we are getting ready to review, discuss, and all that other fun shit. Of course, random talks like we always do, random horror, but Noroi the Curse.
Noroi the Curse.
And I don't even know what I thought about this movie, to be honest with you. It took me a long time to really lock into it.
Yeah.
And I never really got that locked into it. I never really got, and I love found footage and I love foreign horror movies, but this one just didn't.
Right.
Just for it was below average for me. I'll say that it was below average, and it just felt like it was. I know it's supposed to be like a documentary type. I get that, but it just I don't know. It something just didn't connect. I'm as we discuss it, it may kind of come out more, but something just didn't connect with me with this movie. Something didn't really.
Nah.
There's not. You know what it was? There was nothing that really kept me into it, kept me focused, kept me entertained with it. And I feel like because there's this curse, and then you see the little boy at the end, who I'm guessing has the curse or whatever. Because remember how he kills the dude or attacks the guy, and it's like. Okay, but why couldn't we have more of this? I know we've seen bodies and stuff later in the movie, and just it's why couldn't we have more of this earlier and sooner? And even if we don't know who's doing it, what's doing it, we just know something crazy is going on.
Yeah.
Besides them grunting, making the grunting noise and standing and looking in the sky basically, and then falling over like how the one chick did, or even having more cursed or possessed.
See, and that's part of the thing that I was going to ask, because so the first question just before we went live was, okay, so is it Noroi the curse, or does Noroi mean the curse, right? Then it goes into these other things where it starts off with a VHS tape being shown and them explaining that there was some weird activity around the situation. Then they go into scientific evidence that they're looking at, and they see wave patterns in the sound that they're trying to record or whatnot, and how it sounds like multiple babies or something, multiple voices layered on top of each other. And then it cuts to these throughout the whole movie, it does this weird juddery shit where it changes pace, and it goes from the direction where you're finally getting into the point of the thing they just wanted in that scene, to then it chops to a scene that's either a news report, a random fucking act or something of something that's happening. Yeah, it kind of pertains to the situation, but it
takes it away.
It really just is just jarring and breaks you off of every time you're about to get into it. Every time you're okay, and you're so then what's next? And then it bing, it's poorly timed, poorly missed opportunities if you were going to use them. But they overdid it with it, and it just killed the flow of the movie, and it killed the whole intrigue for me to even want to stay stuck to it. I did, but not effortlessly. I definitely had to force myself to pay attention and keep my eyes on it.
Same here, and it was tough. But this is that I just looked it up. It is the curse, the name, and yeah, it was one of those I understand slow burns, I get them, and I love them when the end result is worth it. Even if it's a slow burn through the whole movie, even the end result, but the end result's always something good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But this was just like, like certain things could have been pushed back. And it was damn near 2 hours. That was another thing. This movie was too damn long. Cut 30 minutes of this movie. Cut
And,
30 minutes of this movie.
and even when the end finally does come through and it gets a little bit more climactic, even that was a bit of a
Let down.
short-lived, very quick, and it was literally, I don't know, the last 6 minutes of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Like, why show? I mean, I understand you want to end on a great note. You want to have all your best shit at the end, but why not have anything good throughout the rest of the movie? You know, why not
Yeah.
have anything that's gonna? Because, like you were saying, when they're showing, excuse me, when they're showing the parts of like when they're getting deeper into the story, and then it goes to the news and this and that and the third, it pulls you out of it. Like you're saying, it almost feels like a commercial. It almost feels like those are commercials in it, and they're always pulling you out when something good's about to happen. And those things last so long, you damn near forget what the fuck was going on
Mm.
beforehand. And it's like, then you dive back into it, and sometimes it's something completely different. You know what I mean? Because the stories in the story change around and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like, take that shit out, that in between shit. This would be a better movie. I feel like this would be a way better, and it'll be creepier and scarier. But again, that shit right there just takes you out of it, because it's like watching the movie on TV, and then boom, here's the freaking 5 minute commercials, however long they last, and then here's the movie again, and then here's the 5 minute commercial. And it's like a movie you want to see, you've never seen before, and it's finally on or whatever. It's on TV, and then
See,
that's
and
what.
I was having a tough time myself trying to figure out if I was even interested enough in to want to actually watch it, even if it was better or if it was changed in some way. But I can't even really think of any way that I would be like, you know what, I want to see this if I knew it was a completely different version of the movie,
Mm-hmm.
because it's not even enough of like the story, and there's not enough originality. There's not enough that hooked me into it to be like, you know what, someone can do this better. To me, it's more of a whatever. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly. And it
like
sucks and it's disappointing because again, I love found footage and I love foreign films, and this was just
I mean, was it a foreign film? Indeed. Was
yes.
it found footage? Nowhere near.
Well, yeah, because the guy who was recording it, they found those tapes and they were watching those tapes, so it is found footage.
Yeah, but still, it just the way they did it, it didn't come off as
It didn't feel like it,
exactly.
but
Yeah, you know what I mean, like Hell
I
Inc., Hell
100%.
House Inc., or even Blair Witch or whatnot.
Yeah,
Like,
Blair Witch.
you know what I mean? That's how you do found footage. You know what I mean? Fucking where you're in the field and you're going through the fucking haunted house or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
there's an experience and it's the whole shit beginning to end. Not, oh, hey, we're gonna tell a story about something that happened in the woods and that was
And
supposedly haunted,
you know
and
what?
then hey, we found just pieces of the thing and we
You know
played
what
that
it
and we
was
made up
too.
other shit.
Going back to what we were just discussing with the middle shit. That's what I think. That's the parts that made it feel less like found footage. Is when they had those. I'm calling them commercials, but when they had those parts that felt like commercials in the movie,
Okay,
that right there takes away from the found footage feel. Like I understand,
agreed.
in found footage movies where people do watch TV, they do watch movies and shit. But I
Yeah,
feel like when those little parts are happening, they don't feel like they're that long.
yeah.
Because I mean, those parts might not even been that long, but they felt long.
Mm-hmm.
They felt really long.
Agreed.
And again, and on top of that, usually with those found footage, there's more. I think there's more interesting things going on, even if it's like a corny little jokey thing. There's something that's more kind of entertaining ish going on, or some sort of fun banter or something going on. And this was just a bunch of bullshit. It felt. And I'm just like, why do this? Why do this? Like, if there's a way to fucking, I don't have the patience to do it. To like, say you watch this movie, record it, and then you do use your video edit. You just like, you know what? This could be important. I don't care. I'm just gonna clip this bullshit out. This right here. This right here. Just even if I just clip the visuals out and put some fake ghosty shit, just so we could still read the subtitles of what's going on here. Let me just cover that because that shit was just. It just felt pointless. It really just felt pointless.
See, and I didn't care enough for the story, and I didn't feel like they established enough of what the situation was with the curse or whatever the situation was for me to be like, you know what, I want to see this done a different way. I want to see it done more creepily. I want to see them add more elements of tension and suspense to it and have it be a cohesive story. I literally give zero fucks.
Yeah, yeah, and that's exactly. I mean, I'll give it like if we jump in the ratings right now, I'd give this movie a 2, and that's super fucking low for me for both of these. For both of these, this
I
must be
think
James.
I
What would you rate it?
yeah,
And if you want me to send you a link, you want to
agree.
hop on your phone, I will send you a link so you can hop on your phone, but you don't have to. So you gave it a 3?
Yeah. No. I didn't give it a 3.
Oh, James.
Oh.
What do you give it, Chris?
It's tough for me because you know what, I wasn't expect. I was like, yo, I might be giving this like probably the lowest of the bunch or whatnot, and you hit it with a 2, and you were still in regular numbers. I
Yeah.
mean, fuck, man.
I did give a negative this year, though.
Yeah, I only gave negative to what? Weed Wolf.
Yeah.
uh, I don't even know what I gave it. What did I give it? A -10?
I think so. Something like that. Whatever it was, you
I
didn't.
gave it a raging fucking demon from Street Fighter Akuma. That's what I
You, were,
gave it.
you weren't too happy about it.
Oh, I was not happy, and I'm mad that you fucking. So today, this guy thinks it's gonna be funny
No, I
because
said it was.
Facebook does the
It was
memory
a day or
shit,
two. No,
right?
it was a day or
So
two.
I'm gonna be funny, and I'm gonna post this shit about the Weed Wolf from exactly 1 year ago, and I was wondering why today felt kind of weird. I was wondering why the atmosphere was off today. It's the anniversary of my introduction to the fucking Weed Wolf. Fuck
You're
that
welcome.
movie.
And just to it's handicap James. Oh man, James, I can't wait for them to see your handicap overlay.
Yo, he's got a blue flag hanging out the left side. OG Crip.
Oh, I don't want to put that kind of pressure on him. Oh shit! But
OG, OG.
what do you rate this movie? What do you rate
What?
this movie? Would you
Bro,
rate
I
this?
don't know what I don't even know what it honestly deserves. Part of me is like, yo, give it a fucking -3. But then part of me is like, yo, you never really go negative, and it didn't really anger you that much, and it wasn't. I'm speaking like if I'm talking to somebody else. I am talking to somebody else about myself in my own tense. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Zero fucks for plot, zero fucks for story or characters. Nothing interesting that happened in the fucking movie. Not even the way the little bit of gore they tried to portray at the end was done well. That fight was bullshit at the end there with them grabbing the kid and then fucking like that led up to it. The interjections and the jarriness and I'm just gonna give it a 0.
That's fair.
And it sucks too because I paid attention. I watched it. I read the shit.
And
Okay,
he can
I
even read
spent
good.
my time. I was like, you know what? I'm coming back. It's been a while. I'm gonna make sure I'm paying attention. I'm gonna even like take mental notes. I'm gonna make sure that I'm here. Like no fucking partaking today. Nothing for days. I've been like, I'm getting myself back into the flow for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, man. Like, I will say, at least my one return for P&P was the Mario movie.
Both of them, though.
Yeah.
Well, no. I take that back. I'm sorry.
No, I think the new one was good enough though to make that whole experience enough for me to be like, I'm not mad that I had to watch these both movies for the podcast.
I'm not taking that part back. I'm taking back when I said we watched the Mario movies. No, we watched the Super Mario Brothers and the Un-Mario Brothers. That's what we watched. Un-Mario Brothers came out in 1993. Horrible movie. Horrible. Like that, honestly, that's one of those movies. I know this is Horror with Sir.STURDY, but so what? But that's one of those movies to where if it had a different title, it wouldn't be so bad. Like it would have been more fun.
You think so?
I think so.
If it would have been like Dungeon Brothers.
Something.
The Trippy Mushroom Bros.
Usually, see right here. Usually, Asian horror movies are intense. This was the drag out, boring shit. That's
Yeah,
James,
this was Jesus. This was I can't even. I mean, I've had better times waiting at doctor's office.
and he's right about that. Usually with Asian films, they're real intense, and not even like intense as far as like action wise, just like the feeling you get. You know what I mean? Like that creepy whatever feel, especially if it's a
Yeah,
paranormal type of film, which most of them are that I've seen. Not all, but a lot of them are that I've seen, and I freaking love
yeah.
them.
No, it was
And
pretty
it's
lackluster in every facet of the movie. Like, and it sucks too because I mean, it's from 2005. It says that the shit happened in 2002. So more than likely, you can tell it's a lower budget. So I'm thinking this thing
yeah,
was made late 90s, early 2000s, and then finally somebody finally mustered up enough cash to finish it out, get the editing process done, and put it out as a finished project. But at the same time, I don't understand why. Like, but then again,
there's some
you
people
know
out here
what?
that
No,
really
I
enjoy
do
it.
understand why. I do understand why. Because at some point, you just got to do shit and you just got to do something and then put something out and then you just get better. You just got to do shit and get better and better and better. So, you know what? I'm not as mad at it now that I thought back to that. And it's like our process and what we do and how we started this whole journey and shit. So, I'm not mad at it. But at the same time, I'm mad at it. It's trash.
I get what you're saying with that because I say the same thing about Blood Lake as far as like I give them credit for creating that film and all that shit because I've never made a movie for one, and they got a movie out there. Do I hate it? Of course I do. Do I want to own the rights to it? Hell yes. So people, I'm being dead serious. Help me get the rights to Blood Lake, please. You help me get the rights to Blood Lake. I'm releasing it everywhere I can, and it's gonna be free
He
everywhere.
said, please give me the rights to that movie. You know,
And the reason
you don't even
here's
need
why
to
it's gonna
own
be
it.
free. Here's why it would be free everywhere. I want the rights to it. But anyways, here's why I'd release it free everywhere so everybody can watch it because this challenge is still open. And you have to watch Blood Lake. But the challenge is now a little different. I'm gonna tell
How
you how.
so?
So writing down some
How so?
ideas, I'm telling you right now, jotting down some ideas the other day, you know, and I was like, you know what? I should move because I want to do a Patreon. And the easiest, this is a simple one for me to get started with. You ready for this? So if you think you have a horror movie worse than Blood Lake,
Yep.
I'm gonna have a Patreon for the next couple weeks. This is gonna be one of the tiers. You come on here, review the movie on the Patreon. You have to be a part of the Patreon. Throw your movie out there. What movie you think I should watch to review it? But here's the rule, though: you have to watch Blood Lake first,
Yep.
and then pick that horror film you think is worse. And I need proof you watched the movie. You can do a quick video or whatever, but you have to seriously watch the movie.
Yep.
And whatever horror movie you need me to watch, let me know where I can find it, and I will watch it, and I will give you an honest review. And we'll do it. We'll actually review. We could actually review that film that you threw at me. And I know I gave Blood like a -10. So if I give another movie a -10, of course I'll have to let you know it's worse. Or maybe it'll give me a new rating. Who knows? I don't know because I like the 10 to 10. But yeah, so we're gonna that's how that one's gonna
I
be
like that.
because it makes it more because then
Yeah.
it makes more sense to do it that way as far as doing a podcast episode. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to do a podcast episode for that because it's like, okay, if you come on there, it's not even a versus thing. It's more so me watching the movie and letting you know how I feel about it
Yeah.
once we both review it. And if I'm pissed off when I come on here, you have a good shot of winning some merch from Sturdy, which I will get to you. And I know I got to get some people out some stuff, working on it. People, don't worry, getting some stuff together, you know. But yes, so yeah, that'll be a Patreon thing right there, and that way it'll be fun.
Yay.
It'll
Yeah,
be fun. It'll be fun.
And then I get to take my shirt off, right?
Mm-mm.
I don't get
That's
to.
your close.
I've been doing push-ups and shit.
Nah,
Not
I told you that's the show with you and James. That's where you guys can strip down and grease up or whatever you guys were talking about. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys know that because that's gonna be That's gonna be fun. I think that's gonna be really fun.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. You sign up for the Patreon, that gives you access to tons of extra content. But not only that, you also get to interact with us by providing a movie you think might be worse than Blood Lake. You'll watch Blood Lake, and then you'll be on the episode with us discussing the movie that you told us to watch because you
And
thought it
and
was worse.
and
And
again,
then we get to prove you wrong.
all that stuff is a Patreon exclusive. So the picking the movie, the
I hear
reviewing it,
nothing but value. That's what I'm saying.
and the watching it portion as well. It's going to be watched, but just via Patreon. For that, this is always going to be free though. This right here, the stuff. Oh shit, stuff I'm doing, the Horror with Sir Sturdy podcast, the gaming. That
I got
kind of
another idea for you for that to later in the future expand it and just a little bit more. I got something for you.
Type it in the private chat so you don't forget.
No, I can't do that right now. I got it.
Ah, you're right.
It shows up on my screen. I can't do that right now.
You're right. You're right.
I can send it to you on Facebook, maybe.
Messenger. Oh, that works. Or don't even mess with it because it's gonna mess with your phone. Don't worry.
Yeah,
about
no,
it.
it's no, not doing nothing. I'm waiting.
Yep,
I got you though.
But you know what I want to do right now? I'm gonna pull up the wheel. I think it's wheel time.
Yeah, I think you're gonna like this one.
I got a few tucked away. I think I got a couple written down too, actually.
I think it'll help you structure like the tiers for it.
Okay. You know what, guys? I'm gonna bring this just full screen so we can really see this wheel. Let's shuffle this bad boy up.
Yo, I just gotta say thanks to James because James is like ride or die.
He is.
James is always invited to the cookout, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, he's been invited, but yeah, definitely. Let's see which wheel it's gonna be.
Let's go. Movie wheels. Don't.
Uh oh. Well, how does slow
The Horror Wheel of Fate here on Horror with Sir Sturdy every Tuesday and Thursday.
Yep.
Mujeres locas.
Mm-hmm.
Mujeres locas. Huh? Mujeres locas.
You know what that is?
Crazy women. Women crazy, man. Locas. Los mujeres. Tan loca. Loca.
Oh, man. Bleed With Me. That's definitely a fucking period movie.
You said it's a period? Never mind.
Menstrual
movie. Yeah. I got that. Menstrual. Yeah, I got that.
Oh, we're watching that next, too. Nice. Oh, man.
Bleed on Me?
No, Bleed With Me.
Bleed on me. Let me stop.
That's a wild request right there. Putting it on the list.
Yo, did you see they're gonna be doing a Cruel Intentions show with the original cast?
Is it gonna be with the original cast?
Yeah.
I still don't. You see what the center of the thing is, Chris?
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of food cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, the center looks like a bunch of food cooking.
I just want to make sure you noticed.
That's what my kitchen looks like every day.
Should have tried to have like a different race hand on each pot.
Yo, why are you being racist?
That's why I said a different race. That's being inclusive.
So what, you got some pierogies over there, you got some tacos, you got some lo mein, you got some spaghetti and meatballs, you got anything with curry?
Can be. It's whatever, everyone's heart desires.
You got that falafel. Yo, what movie are we watching? Well,
that was
right now, what is it picking?
It picked Miss 45.
So this is for Tuesday?
No, I already picked Bleed With Me was for Tuesday.
Bleed for Me is for Tuesday. That's right. Bleed for Me is for Tuesday. And then Miss 45 is for Thursday.
No, Bleed With Me.
Bleed with me, not bleed on me, not bleed for me. Not bleeding because of me. Bleed with me. Right?
Yeah, bleed with me. Wait, what? I'm just seeing this now, Dad.
Yeah, we don't.
That's weird.
Audio's randomly what?
Cutting in and out.
Whose audio, bro?
That's a great question. Yeah, who's audio? And YouTube. So bleed with me, Miss 45.
Bleed with me when you're menstruating. We'll link up cycles.
He's right.
Hmm.
He's right. I'm going to show you guys a movie quote in a minute. I'm grabbing them right now. Bleed with me.
Yes. Shutter original. There we go. It's a Shutter original. That's coming up for Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Tuesday night at 8 p.m. right here in Horror with Sir.STURDY. Bleed with me.
And Miss 45.
Ooh, staring down the barrel of a 45.
There you go.
It's no longer a man's game.
You worse, Dan.
Man, you bugging. you seem to be hearing me just fine now.
Oh, man.
You're talking about on my stream? If you're talking about on my stream, yeah, I'm doing a piss poor job at managing muting my mic because I have my speaker on because I'm also on Twitch on my phone.
He's all over the place.
I'm here on Twitch on my phone, and then here you guys got me on Kicking on YouTube.
He's all over the place.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie though, I definitely I'm never gonna tell you not to watch a movie, but I don't recommend it. I don't recommend this one at all.
I will gladly tell you this one can be skipped.
Just because, again, this may be a movie you might watch it and you may like it, and I don't want to ever get in the way of somebody actually enjoying a film, even if I hate it. Like Blood Lake, as much shit as I talk about it, and I feel like you may be a little off if you like the movie, but if you love that movie, hey, that's on you.
You're obviously an alien if you love that movie.
And if you love Weed Wolf, Chris probably won't even talk to you. And if
I will terminate you, I will come for whoever the hell, somebody that started your lineage. I will go back in time.
See that? He's that. Oh man! If you want to see him flip out,
I'll help the robots.
So on Horror with Sir.STURDY. But I think we're gonna cut this one a little short. This movie was it was okay at best. Which I do want to I do gotta grab some, show you guys something really, really quick.
Shiitake. Doo-doo.
Here we go.
Doo-doo.
A new video game developer expo is coming to New York's Tech Valley region. One Upstate, a celebration of games and the people who make them, is coming to Albany, New York in 2023. Visit oneupstate.com for more information.
Ooh, fancy.
Make sure you guys go check that out. And again, Dadpool, if you're still here, I don't know if you heard this or not about the whole Patreon thing, moving the Blood Lake thingy that you guys doing with me. Gonna move that on over to Patreon, and I'll have all the information out for you guys in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna get that done behind the scenes, get that all figured out, and then that'll be one of the first launch things on there. And I have another idea too. Well, I'm gonna tell you guys this. I think I said on the live before, but the request wheel is also gonna be on Patreon. So if you want to request our review, that'll be over there as well. And yeah, go to horrorwithsir.com. You can find all of my links there. Click the link in the description. Click the links in the description. Click the Z Network, and there's all of our links there, plus many, many, many more content creators. Hope you guys have a great night. AJ, huge shout out to you, man. Have a great night, everyone. I'll see you in your nightmares. Peace.
Peace.